Alright. So, we gotta find a place to reach out to Solus, but honestly, I kinda wanna check in with everybody first, if that's possible to do. Ooh, what's this? Workshop. The caretaker's workshop. Okay. Well, I don't think I can even do that right now, so... What is this?
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
Nev's got nothing to say, I guess. What about Harding? Probably not, but let's just check in case... Oh, wait, no. We got a little dialogue symbol.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreitum. But Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Yeah, this is related to the Descent DLC.
Harding? Are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means, I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Okay.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, to quote Bellara, I've got some theories, but I don't think now is the time or place for them. Speaking of Bellara, where is she? Okay, she's with the Alluvian, I guess, down there. Let's check in with Varric, too. What's up, Varric? Okay, never mind, he's got nothing to say. Maybe Bellara does? Whoa! I can stand on this piece? Okay. What's up, Alara?
Oh, Rook! Hello! I've never seen an illuvium like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
Okay. You just keep doing your thing, gal. I guess I will just go to Solus then. What is this? It's got a little... Okay, I thought that was like a little idol or something. I don't know what it is. Okay.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Oh, okay. Meditation. Whoa!
Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Fearful refugees are ushered to the lighthouse through illuvians, emerging from the infirmary and libraries as soldiers, spies, and scholars. Gardeners plant long-extinct herbs that grow, are harvested, and wither in the blink of an eye. The sharp smell of distilling medicine wafts from a window, and poison for the enemy drips into a vial. The arguments of a war council go on late into the night. Forbidden songs are sung freely, with filthy lyrics substituted for the Avenurists' names. Finally, a heated conversation silhouetted against a glass with a quick shadow starting behind it. The argument ends with a wordless but unmistakable impression. You summoned them, you freed them. Okay. Place Antam command pin.
The unarmed commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric.
Oh!
That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations.
What? Okay! Rook lore!
It was the right thing to do, but it did bring the Antam down hard on the Crows. Probably could have made fewer waves. Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
What? Oh, I'm not gonna pick this for Vio, but oh, I'm really impressed that whatever this is in the game. I'll definitely be exploring that later playthroughs.
Varric tells such great stories. It's almost enough to make me think that this time, when I look in the mirror, I'll see a hero at Varric's heart. And the team needs me. So chin up, take a deep breath, and get the job done.
A neat little touch.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us. Too many humans looked down on us, even though elves were here first. Yeah, Nice to have someone see how much our people have done.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I have more keepsakes, I guess. Where? Oh, okay.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice.
What?
I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
Yeah, those were the days when I was an Antivan Crow recruit. Yeah, we all know how fucking lovely that is.
I could use more time learning to cast spells while someone swings a sword at me, and less time on floating orbs. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep? Or relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Meditate. Okay. I need to... Settings. Controls. Mouse sensitivity. Yeah, let's bump this up. To 5, maybe. I guess that's a little better.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded.
Oh, fuck off,
Did I
Solus.
overstate the danger?
Yeah, seriously rubbing it in? Stop, I need information. That's what Vio would say.
I'm not here to debate whether what you said was accurate.
But to be clear, it was accurate.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
A year?
And you know
Okay.
that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong.
I like the
If you
mayor.
hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Thank you. I'll go poke at the cruel and the corrupt, and we'll see what we find.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
That went better than I expected. Ooh. Okay. Let's go check out that wardrobe too then. Enter decoration mode. What? Oh, I must be able to like place different things? What is this? Oh yeah, okay, so I can just like place different shit around the room. That's a nice little feature. Okay. Not what I'm looking for right now though. Cool, everything is exactly the same. Guess I'm gonna stick with this then. I wish I could preview this stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. That would be nice. Alas. Talk to Varric, okay. Now he must have something to say.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I didn't come in here trying to take your job, Varric.
I know you didn't. But it's what the team needs right now.
You sure? Nev got hurt because she listened to me.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid?
And then
I
there's
watched
you.
pick apart an entire Antom patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident, I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
Okay, let's keep talking then.
There is something. Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You left him to fend for himself.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, And Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in.
At least
A
he
good leader
recognizes
isn't someone
it.
who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's an asshole. Let's just, you know what? Let's just, I'm okay with it right now, at least. We need his help.
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Alright, some solid advice from Varric. Check in with Nev. Oh, she's still beat up.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows.
Fuck yes!
We've got you. But if one assassin's good,
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
your most feared mage killer.
Yes!
The Demon of Byrantium.
I always wanted to meet him.
The demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori.
Yes, I recall the
There's been fewer
story.
stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere,
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
a trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority.
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talked to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Alright, let's go check in with Balara because I am so eager to get to Antiva. What? Into the crossroads. You to journal. Why isn't you opening the journal? Whatever then.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion.
All right, we're in business.
There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Looks like the
Didn't Morgan
crossroads.
say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Veer of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Okay, I translated it earlier as way of freedom, which is close enough. Maybe Morgan was wrong.
Maybe Morrigan got this one wrong? Or misspoke?
Morgan can be a little inscrutable sometimes, but she chooses her words very carefully.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey.
Okay.
There. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
Yeah, Veo is
I
speaking
can
from
think of an example or
experience.
two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.